The true test of your character is not how you treat powerful people. It's how you treat people who have become dependent on others.
Hey, loves. Welcome to A Touch of Love Talks podcast. I'm Lovey Baxter, family nurse practitioner, master's level social worker, and certified dementia practitioner. I'm so glad you're here. This is a safe space to talk about the challenges of taking care of your aging family member. I'm going to teach you how to protect your peace. Make sure you are informed and supported through this difficult journey. So you made it. You're in the right place at the right time to get the right information. Get comfortable, kick back, and let's dive in.
Hey, loves. Welcome back to A Touch of Love Talks, the podcast, where we believe in being in the right place at the right time to get the right information. Today, y'all, we got a problem. We have a problem. So, today we're talking about compassion. We're going to be talking about patience. We are going to be talking about gentleness and honestly, whether some people even need to be in this field. So, I am just at a loss for words, okay? I know that this may sound harsh, but somebody has to say it because lately I've been hearing people speak about seniors with so much irritation, so much annoyance, and so much disrespect that I had to step in myself and say, hey, back down. Let's not do that. Because when did aging become something people are disgusted by? What are we doing, right? And let me say this up front. Working with seniors is hard. I get it. Trust me, I know firsthand. Working with seniors is hard. Let's not fake it for the internet. Let's not pretend that it's all roses and daisies because sometimes the repetitiveness of seniors, sometimes they're stubborn, sometimes they're demanding, fearful, emotionally draining, can become because they're confused, they have dementia, they ask questions over and over again. But hello, they're human. Why are we forgetting that they're human? So today I want to read this letter, and y'all, honestly, I don't know. Let me pull it up because it did not sit right with me. So here we go. Listen to this, y'all. Hey, Lovey, I'm going to be honest. I work with seniors, and some days I literally cannot stand it anymore. I'm tired of repeating myself. I'm tired of old people asking the same questions over and over. I'm tired of them moving slow. I'm tired of their attitudes. I'm tired of the smells. I'm tired of family members acting like we're supposed to tolerate everything. Mm. Some of the seniors are rude. Some are needy. Some are manipulative. And honestly, sometimes I leave work irritated because I feel like I spent my whole shift babysitting adults. People always say seniors deserve patience and respect, but nobody talks about how annoying this work can actually be. Sometimes I feel bad for thinking this way, but sometimes I genuinely dread going into work because I already know somebody is going to complain, cry, repeat themselves 50 times, or need constant attention. Am I a bad person for feeling this way? Ooh, child. Baby, I don't know, y'all. I don't know what to say. I do know what to say, but whoo, that one. Okay, so first of all, thank you for your honesty because I guarantee you there are more people listening to this right now that are thinking the same thing. But this is deep. So to answer your question, no. Feeling overwhelmed does not automatically make you a bad person. Okay. Healthcare is exhausting. Caregiving is exhausting. Working with people all day is exhausting. But what you do next with those feelings, that's what matters, you know? Because if your frustration turns into disrespect, mocking, roughness, impatience, or cruelty, I don't have anything for you. I can't tolerate that. And I'll have to say, yes, that's a serious problem. If any of those apply, that's a very serious problem. If elderly people irritate you, caregiving may not be your calling. It may not. I know somebody just got uncomfortable by me saying that, but if that is your true feelings, this may not be the field for you. But let's tell the truth. Everybody is not built for senior care. And that does not make you evil. It just means you may need a different environment, different support, or just a completely different field. Because seniors can feel your energy. They know when somebody is annoyed with them. They know when somebody is rushing them. I hate when that happens, y'all. They know when somebody is talking to them like they're stupid. And honestly, that breaks my heart because growing old is already hard enough. You've got the aches and pains, you've got the loss of control. So, growing old is already hard. Seniors should not have to survive people's attitudes in addition to it. Just my personal opinion. Think about it. One day your body works, the next day it starts slowing down. And you don't have to be old to understand that one. One day you drive freely, the next day somebody is taking your keys. Think about that loss of control. One day you remember everything. The next day people are correcting you constantly. That is emotionally devastating for many seniors. And instead of compassion, some people respond with irritation. Mm, no, don't understand that one. That is something that I will never be able to subscribe to. The problem is not that seniors are aging. The problem is that society has lost patience for aging. The problem is not that seniors are aging. The problem is that society has lost patience for aging. I just have to say it again. And social media has made it worse. Hello? Is this thing on? Hello? Hello? Everybody wants things fast, 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 fast. Fast food, fast answers, fast conversations, fast results. But elderly people do not move fast. And you did not have to be Scooby Doo to figure that one out. They don't. And people who only know how to operate in speed become frustrated by slowness. Slowness, yes, slowness is not stupidity needing help. It's not weakness. Repeating questions is not intentional manipulation most of the time. And let me say something else. The elderly are one of the only groups of people society openly mock without guilt. I don't get that. People laugh at memory loss. They laugh at hearing problems. They laugh at confusion. They laugh at seniors struggling with technology. Think my child was laughing at me the other day. And somehow we normalize that. Come on, y'all. We got to do better. We normalize that. And that's not cool. But I need people to understand something very, very clearly. The same elderly woman asking repetitive questions may have once carried an entire family on her back, emotionally, financially, and physically. The same elderly man moving slowly down a hallway may have once worked jobs that destroyed his body just to provide for the people he loved. And now they're treated like burdens because they need more time. No, we got to do better. We got to do better. The same hands that once took care of everybody eventually becomes the hands needing help. Listen, I know some seniors are difficult. I get it. I see it every day. So I'm not going to be fake and say that it doesn't happen. Some seniors are rude. They are controlling. Some of them are combative. Some of them have horrible attitudes. But sometimes what people are really seeing is fear. They don't hear you and they're afraid. They fear their loss of independence. They fear being forgotten, becoming a burden. They fear losing control over their own lives. And fear changes people. It does. Sometimes seniors become angry because they are embarrassed. Sometimes they become controlling because everything else in their life feels out of control. Sometimes they repeat themselves because their brain is literally changing. And instead of empathy, people take it personally. Got to do better. That is why compassion matters in this field. If you don't have compassion, go. Not fake compassion. I'm talking about real compassion. The kind that still exists when somebody repeats themselves for the 19th time. The kind that still exists when a task takes longer. The kind that still exists when caregiving becomes emotionally inconvenient. And it will if it hasn't. And I need families listening to hear me too. Pay attention to how your loved ones are being spoken to because you can technically complete tasks while still emotionally stripping somebody of their dignity. It happens every day. Your tone matters. Patience matters. Kindness definitely matters. Even your body language will matter. Come on, y'all. Some seniors may forget conversations, but they absolutely remember how people made them feel. Who said that? May forget your name, but they won't forget how you made them feel. Thank you, Maya. And here's another uncomfortable truth. Everybody wants respect when they become old, right? But not everybody gives respect to people who are old right now. Why? Everybody wants patience when they age. But the question is whether you give patience while others are aging in front of you. Honestly, one of the saddest things that I see is how invisible elderly people become. Families talk over them, workers rush them, society, hello, dismisses them as if aging somehow erased their value. Duh, it adds value. But aging is not a failure. Aging is a privilege. I want to be clear with that. Do you know how many people never got the opportunity to grow old? So if you are listening to this and you work with seniors, protect your mental health. Take breaks. Get support and try to avoid burnout. And if you are burnout, get out. But do not become cruel, because the moment compassion disappears from caregiving, people start getting hurt emotionally. Think about it, y'all. Never become the kind of person you would fear growing old around. So thank you for writing the letter. I really appreciate it. I hope that this helps. I hope that you get the help that you need and that you take a moment to get out of the caregiving industry if you can. I understand everybody needs a job. I get it. But your letter speaks burnout all over it, all over it. So I think that it's time that you take a step away from caregiving. And if it's your family member that you're caregiving for, try to tap in and get some resources to bring somebody else in, because it is so clear that you are burnt out. It is so clear that you are over it. It is so clear that you don't want to be bothered, and that's okay. But what's not okay is if you stay in the caregiving role. You can't do that. You cannot continue to be a caregiver feeling like you're feeling. You just can't. What's going to happen is that you're going to do something that you don't want to do. You're going to be mean in a way that you don't want to be mean. You're going to say something that you don't want to say. And we don't want that to happen. So, again, thank you for your transparency. Thank you for your outcry of help, because that's what I think that that letter is. It's an outcry to say, should I stay in this role or should I not? And the answer for me, for you, is that you should not. You've got to get help. You've got to get somebody else in the role of caregiving that you're in. If it's your job, take some FMLA. If it's your loved one that you're caring for, take a break. Have somebody else step in. If you can't, you've got to hire somebody. You need a mental break. You need a vacation, even if it's 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, whatever you can do, you need to step away. Thank you all for joining me on this episode. As always, if something has been said to help you, let me know. Drop it in the comments. If there's another topic that you want me to cover, you all stay in the email. So I feel like I don't even have to tell you all the email address, but I will, because I don't want y'all to say I'm gatekeeping. So the email address is atouchoflovetalks@gmail.com. Listen, send me an email. Let me know what's on your mind. Let me know what topics you want me to cover. Let me know if you're bothered by something, because this email, you were bothered and you wrote in, and I am so thankful. Let me know how you're doing, because just like I care for senior citizens, I care for you too. I don't want you to be in a bad mental space where you feel like you're out on a limb. I advise you also to get help. Seek counseling. Get someone that you can talk to. And if for everyone else out there, if this resonates with you, do the same. Seek mental health counseling. It will not hurt for you to talk to somebody else about what you're going through. Thank you as always. I love y'all, but I got to go. I got seniors that I need to go take care of. Bye.
All right, loves, that's it for now. If this conversation helped you in any way, then go ahead and subscribe so you can stay connected. And don't forget to hit that bell so you can be in the right place at the right time to get the right information. Hey, until next time, protect your peace and advocate for the one you love.